are the First Amendment of freedom of expression and the Fourth Amendment of unreasonable searches and seizures. And from our interpretation of the Fourth Amendment, from our interpretation of the amendments, we understand that everyone has the right to say anything they want, and that someone's private property cannot be searched without a reasonable cause. My teammate has just given an excellent rebuttal, so I will move on to some additional arguments to support our case. I'm going to discuss 3 points that support our case. The first argument is that students' rights are overly restricted because many teachers and administrators are qualified to find guilt in students, like for example in Hazelwood v. Kallmeyer. The Supreme Court said that administrators can edit material that reflects school values, even though the topic on which Kallmeyer wrote about was teen pregnancy, which is not as inappropriate as other things could be. Secondly, student stuff can be searched without a search warrant, as was cited in 1985, when the High Court said that school administrators don't need to have a search warrant or a probable cause before conducting a search. Lastly, students' rights are overly restricted because in some cases, students are restricted of the right of freedom of speech. For example, in the case of Frederick v. Morse, Joseph Frederick was denied of his First Amendment rights when he held up a poster that said, "Bong hits for Jesus," at a marathon which was held off of school property, but yet he was suspended by the school principal. These 3 arguments all support our position that students' rights are overly restricted in the name of school safety and order. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attention.